fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver, no more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar, bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Get me out of now, to where we started out. Oh no, over your skin you can see it beat, intoxicating your energy. First time in so long you felt the heat, evaporating your bindings. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. I know the sadness that cripples you. It comes in waves and out of the blue. But there are days you feel freedom too. Bask in the glorious lightning. Move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the, move like the sunlight, darkness can't hold you here. Bold and bright, push through the atmosphere. This is your dawn, this is your break. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Move like the, move like the. Radiate, radiate, radiate. Gravitate, gravitate, gravitate. Innovate, innovate, innovate. Move like the sunlight.
Yeah. Hello and welcome everybody. Playoffs and the momentum leading up to it is all but high at this point. You have to go into every gunfight in this game, especially where trades are almost a necessity. A Seeker will come through and steal 3. God damn it, I'm hyped. K7, you just got a trade here on a Wednesday night.
Good evening, K7. How are you doing this fantastic Monday? I am Brett FX, joined here by big and tall Matt. And I see you're starting to get a little bit of that beard there. Yeah, I missed it, man. It's really awkward. It's like, holy crap, what happened to your face? No, joking. We all love Matt. So anyways, this is going to be one heck of a night. The start of our semifinals. This is going to be HeartBreakers versus Valiant Gaming, a matchup that I think a lot of people have been looking forward to. Both of these teams have technically gone undefeated within the season, so they definitely are. This has been a match that's just been waiting to happen, right? I mean, there's 2 Titans in the K7 League that have just been waiting to butt heads, and finally we're here today.
Yeah, honestly, this is going to be a grand finals performance tonight. It's probably the best matchup we've had all season, like throughout all the games and everything like that. And I'm very happy we get to see it here on the main stage with me and you, Brett. But looking at the maps today, honestly, it's a bit there. It's Garrison, hardpoint, raid, S&D. Then we go back to Garrison for some control, then back to raid for some hardpoint, and then Express, S&D. Honestly, I'm a fan of the raid and Express, and I do like watching Garrison control, even though it's a bit wishy-washy at times, just being at such a heavy defensive sided map. But when those good offenses go ahead and come into play, they're super exciting.
Yeah, I think we can all say that people have started to learn how to play defense on Garrison. So it's not as bad as it was. It's definitely not great, but I would say that we're definitely seeing more offenses being taken, especially with the new rules that do really encourage a very aggressive style of play. So yeah, that should be a pretty decent one. But let's go ahead and check out the rosters here for Valiant Gaming. And today we are going to be seeing Hyper, Flames, Estriel, and 47. These guys have been doing a fantastic job all season long. Like I said, they technically have not lost a map yet with this roster. I believe the original roster lost the very first match. These guys came in, went undefeated, and then they ended up forfeiting, I believe, their very last match that they had. Or they did really lose it. Okay. These guys, they're definitely a strong team. So we'll see if they're going to be able to bring the heat here tonight. And let's go ahead and check out our second roster of HeartBreakers.
Yeah, so it's going to be Treasy, 04, Dior, and I believe it's Hex fully, something like that. Hexby, hopefully. Really? Oh, God. I see this is it's going back to the names. They're always throwing me off, and it's something so simple as hopefully, but like Brett, like you said, HeartBreakers have had a pretty insane season themselves. I do believe they're actually also undefeated, but looking over at the Valiant side, like you said, that roster also being undefeated, just the core 4 itself. So it's really exciting. It's the 2 Titans matchup, which is going to be insanely impressive tonight. Not a wide map pool. 3 maps out of 5 or 3 maps are the same out of the 5 maps we're getting in total. So it's going to be interesting to go ahead and see how obviously this will all go ahead and play out. But, I mean, we got a few upcoming matches. Looking at them going further, you got Rated Gold and Natural Talent. That one, I believe, will be tomorrow. And that one, obviously, going to be interesting to say the least. Indiana Syndicate switching out their roster. Rated Gold, beating them down, taking the dub. NT flying right through Knights Templar. And now we're going to go ahead and see Rated Gold and Natural Talent. But I know you had some good words to say about Rated Gold.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying before that, I think that if Proof can have a better game than what he did last week he definitely was having a rough time. But if he can start breaking even or even, get a little bit positive in terms of his kills, because that's really where he was effective in just being able to slay out then I think Rated Gold can give Natural Talent a run for their money. But yeah, that should be a good one tomorrow. So definitely hit that subscribe button down below for the channel, as well as that like button here on this video. It does help us out. And of course, it does allow you guys to keep up with the content that we are displaying here on the channel. And, you know, when next season does eventually come around, you guys won't be forgetting us, because you'll get the nice little pop-ups in your sub box for season 4. But yeah, I think we're going to be seeing some really awesome games here tonight. Like I said, these two teams, very, very good. It's time for them to finally hit. Looking at some of the stats, though, the hard point from last week, we were taking a look at it. It was 250 to 111. That was Valiant taking that hard point versus Finale Gaming, and they looked fantastic throughout the whole process. Just taking a real quick snapshot of the player I think that we really need to watch out for is Flames. He went 30 and 19 in that hard point. I mean, that is a fantastic score line to have. So look for him to be dropping some bombs in the game. Now, we are going to be seeing, last week we did see Tay BTC stepping in. Hyper is going to be coming in for him tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how that actually slots in. Hyper has played with this roster, obviously, this season, so it shouldn't be too much of a change, but you never know. It could be just enough to kind of switch up that kind of chemistry that we typically do see from those teams. And then on the other side with the HeartBreakers, we did see them taking their match, very close match. In fact, it was 250 to 244 versus Hyper. And not really, I mean, nobody really thought that was going to be the case. They really thought that HeartBreakers was going to have an easy go at it and just be able to just kind of roll over them. But that wasn't really the case. We did see some really good numbers, though, coming out of from Dior. He's 29 and 25. And he was definitely rocketed there, as well as the time as well. He had 1 minute and 30 in the hill time. So he's playing the objective and getting the kills. So really interested to see what those two players are going to be doing, how they match up against each other. And, you know, on Garrison, this is definitely a really meat grindy map, right? I mean, the first hard point, obviously you're trying to vie for the P2 hill, which is going to be over there on radar. So a lot of teams don't really get a lot of time on the initial hard point. Sometimes we do see them just abandoning it and trying to make sure that they secure top green, get over there on radar, just to make sure that they have those spawns for next. But a lot of times, you know, it is just trying to outmaneuver the other team over and over and over again to get P2.
Yeah, and honestly, I completely agree with that. This one is pretty much a scrap hill, and the money hill being the hill number 2. So that top green control, like you said, going to be extremely crucial as we go ahead and get things started. Sliding the hill will be 47, going to be joined by his fellow companion in numbers, Mr. 04. First one to fall will be Flames from Treasy, but Hyper going to find, hopefully, now 47 on 04. Back and forth. Dior with a big double kill, getting things started over here for the Heartbreaker, or excuse me, the Valiant squad.
Yeah, Dior, yeah, definitely starting it out very, very well with those 2 kills. That's what you want to see coming in for Heartbreakers. And it does look like Valiant Gaming, though, they are going to be pushed back, but still holding on to the better side, I would have to say, of the map for the time being. Nope, they are going to be trying to switch it up here. So 04 down below inside Vince. He's going to be just kind of being a little bit sneaky beaky, but he does get picked up. So time is going to be going over the way of Valiant Gaming for now. We do see him out towards radar. Estriel might be able to make some plays here with Flames.
Yeah, and Estriel just sitting up here with the Craig can be extremely deadly all the way in the back, especially as nobody can get him off that little, little vault trick that you're always going to go ahead and see. But here, Flames getting really aggressive, not going to be able to go ahead and pick up that player. But 47 will go ahead and find Dior, and Estriel has been doing such a good job so far, just holding his ground. I believe he's only gotten in like 1 or 2 engagements, so he's kind of been chilling on the hill. Everybody else on the on his squad is just kind of just roaming around and doing his job. But there you go, he will finally fall as Hyper goes in and finds a double kill. 04 making his way into the site, and 47 coming in, sliding in. Ooh, Swiss cheese, as Shifty would call it, coming in already. 47, the more dominant number over 04 as we go ahead, and 20 seconds left in hill number 2. Going to start moving over to hill number 3. If you want to go ahead and look at the radar, you do have number 5 and number 8 on the side of Heartbreakers already over here, but a little bit of ring around the Rosie. And there you go. 04 will go ahead and come out top, and the spawns look like they're going to go ahead and be in favor of Heartbreakers as we go ahead and set up for this hill. And I mean, Dior, I believe, is just chilling there in the warehouse. Yep, with his Craig once again. He's going to be able to hopefully pick up any kills he gets, just people flooding out of green, because usually they just kind of slide out of there with like no care in the world.
That was a very, very critical kill there for 04 to be able to pick that up, but we'll see if they can actually swarm on in. 47 is going to try and reposition himself as he is going to be able to find hopefully, but no, hopefully answers back with the kill of his own. So far, this entire hill has gone over into the way of HeartBreakers. We'll see if we're going to be able to see one more attempt maybe to go ahead and break this. Before we head on over to P4, but at the moment, Valiant really hasn't gotten that close to the hill itself.
Yeah, honestly, it just like they're just trying to poke at it right now, and they're not really able to do anything. HeartBreakers did a really, really good job holding the hill down for the most part. Hopefully, was on that 5 streak. Went ahead and got shut down there just moments ago. But now we're going to go ahead and be fighting for hill number 4. This one's a really 50-50 hill. A lot of teams can go ahead and capitalize on this hill, but a majority of the time, it is kind of just scrap time. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Hyper, 47 Estro, and Flames Co. Valiant, whatever you want to go ahead and say, how they're going to go ahead and hold down this hill. So far, so good. 47 just chilling on top of one of the boxes over there. And 04 going to go ahead and try and get something from behind as Dior and Treasy both are able to go ahead and find 2. Flames going to find Dior, and now it's going to be a 2v2 over here on the site. Hopefully going to go ahead and find Flames. 04 coming up behind. A good play from him, doing the long flank, looking great. And now I believe it's just going to go ahead and be one person to contest, make that 2 now coming from green. And now it's going to be just 2 people on each side. But honestly, I think HeartBreakers doing a pretty good job just keeping this down as the kills just keep going and going in their favor.
You know, if HeartBreakers can control of top green, that would be massive for them to be able to attack onto P5. We are going to be seeing 47, though, making his way back in, but Treasy is able to get the flank, and all of a sudden, we have seen a complete flip of the spawns, and a little bit of trash time is going to be going over in the favor of Valiant, but HeartBreakers, they are going to be able to, for now anyways, control the main part of the map. They have that top green control. They're going to be able to have a high ground advantage, cut off basically those reinforcements, but look at the flip of the spawns coming on in. We do have the information coming in for HeartBreakers. They know exactly where they're going to be coming in from. So we'll see if they can actually start getting them pushed back into the spawn.
Yeah, and like you said, like white HeartBreakers, they got total control. Ooh, at 47 though, going to go ahead and shut down 04 real fast there. And now hopefully we can go ahead and see some more action, because Valiant, they had a decent chunk of a lead, about 40 or 50 points, and now they're starting to fall behind, just hitting that 20 mark as they go ahead and take the site. And I completely lied. It will be a triple kill. Make that a triple kill for Treasy as they go ahead and wipe out the rest of the Valiant squad. And now the rest of this hill time will go ahead and go in favor for them, keeping just that lead just going and going and going. But we're going to go ahead and see the first reset of the hills, and Treasy is not slowing down anytime soon.
No, Treasy is looking fantastic here. So they have top green. They're going to be able to get that initial time onto P1 for these next rotations. They have a fairly decent lead, but these leads can evaporate on this map fairly quickly. But Valiant Gaming, they're going to be able to pick up 3, pushing on in. So at the very least, we're not going to be seeing that lead expand too awfully far. But Dior is in a position maybe to play a little bit of spoiler, as he's going to be looking over here onto the site. We'll be able to pick up 1, not going to be able to pick up 2, but Hyper, he does end up going down. So nice pickup there from 04 as he takes down 2 and keeps control of the point for just a brief moment as Valiant comes back in.
20 seconds left on the timer. Valiant going to go ahead and start making the way on over to hill number 2. It will be Hyper taking all of the green control, but it still kind of looks like HeartBreakers want to go ahead and try and get the scrap time a little bit. I think focusing a bit more of the time going to hill number 2 might have been the better call there, but honestly, it's just kind of a weird situation they were in, I guess. But now you're going to have Flames on the hill by himself. 04 will go ahead and get taken out. Flames going to go ahead and be challenged here in just a second. It's going to be him and hopefully up against each other. Here come the reinforcements. Hyper and 47 will also be there. And look at that beautiful double kill coming from Flames, keeping HeartBreakers off of this hill. They are doing a fantastic job so far. So good for them. But now it's going to be the question, Estral somehow able to pull that one off too as well. 2 key double kills coming from the side of Valiant as he finally goes ahead and falls. 47 finding Treasy, 47 finding another double kill. That's a 3rd double kill in less than a minute in favor of Valiant. So right now they're doing a good job holding this, and dude, it's back and forth in hills right now. Look at this. You're going to go ahead and try and make his way to the hill, but honestly, it won't matter too much. It will be him falling to Hyper.
Yeah, that's a fantastic job so far from Valiant, being able to get back that lead. Yeah, some trash time is going to be going back over here to HeartBreakers, but we do see them spawning on the other side of the map. They're going to be set up for this. They're totally willing to give up those 10 seconds to potentially get about 40 seconds off of this next hill. So it's really going to come down to this defense. That's a nice breakthrough for Dior. He's going to try and wiggle his way all the way into the back, maybe pick up some of these players sitting all the way here protecting these spawns, as his teammate Treasy is going to be able to help out.
Yeah, now he only has one more person to worry back in the direct back, but you do see Hyper from the hard point is also looking back as he gets stuck. Unfortunate timing. Estrel able to land that one, but there you go. Back in for 2 down on each side, but the spawns will go ahead and come in favor still for Valiant as they're spawning way in the back next to the truck. But I mean, they're getting all the time, like you said, for this hill. That scrap time did go in favor of HeartBreakers, but like you said, you're giving up 10 seconds for about 40 seconds. But in this case, it's going to be a full hard point at this point. Doing a great job, Valiant, and this has been truly a really great back and forth game. But are we going to be able to see either of these teams set up fully? It does look like HeartBreakers might have the advantage with the setup right now. Yes, they do. As that kill goes ahead and goes through, but now it's going to be up to hopefully Nope. He'll go ahead and fall as well. It's only going to be one player, 04, who's going to be on the hill going up against a few of the guys on the HeartBreakers squad, but he does have Dior to help. Doesn't matter. Hyper and Estrel both able to take out one each, but then Treasy coming in with a double with hopefully that's 3 down now for this side of Valiant as Flames going ahead trying to get him off this hill. At least he thinks there's nobody actually on there. He's probably trying to get to that trophy, but Flames looking for 2 and he will go ahead and actually fall.
HeartBreakers absolutely needs to make sure that they're going to be able to grab some time on the hill. 47 just up in the top green, watching both directions. He does get picked up, 2 get picked up in top green. So that's going to leave an opening right now for HeartBreakers to get some map control back. They should be able to get the rest of this time here. We do see those spawns flipping, so this is going to work. If number 8 there can actually pick up, I believe that's going to be Estrel in the back, that's going to set them up. But no, Estrel stays alive here, and they're going to be able to get top green cleared out as well. So that will leave an opening here for Valiant Gaming to attack on this P5. That would have been huge there for HeartBreakers, but not the case. So we are still in a very close game, but Valiant Gaming still with the lead.
Yeah, and hopefully he's gone on 2 5 sprees so far, 47 coming at the shot whack. It's just, if you're looking at the stats right now, everybody for the most part is holding their weight. 04 is the only one that is lacking at 16-26, but everyone doing a great job so far besides that. And dude, it's about to be a 20-point game, dude, as Dior is over here on the hill. He has some Overwatch in 04, but will any of that matter? He slides into the day, not going to get taken down for that, and a big kill coming from him. Estrel not looking quite to his right fully, and hopefully going to be able to find Hyper just before that will finally fall. 47 able to pick up 1 Flames. He has the intel on 04, and the time is ticking away. They won't be able to win off of this hill, but it definitely will just come down to a few seconds. And dude, holy cow, 47 Estrel both able to find 1, hopefully able to find 1 with Treasy and now Dior. And now it's just going to be 1 man up. Will he be able to make any noise? No, he's way too far back. They're kind of setting up for next as a big nade goes ahead, takes out Dior, and I do believe this will be the final hill here, Brett.
It might, I don't know. This is going to be very contest heavy, but I think really what you want to look out for is the positioning for HeartBreakers. They did want to keep that side of the map while contesting. It would set them up for P2. Or I'm sorry, P2, but not going to be the case. They are going to be flipping on the other side, so this is going to be favoring Valiant Gaming. The longer this contest goes, the longer it's going to be favoring them. So we'll see if they're going to be able to grab any more time on it. So far, HeartBreakers looking pretty decent. Flames is going to try and contest. We'll be able to spot out 04, but he does get picked up by Treasy in the back, and you can see these players just trying to circle each other to just pick up as many flanks as possible. And this is just absolute madness. Completely tied up right now, 237, 238.
Yeah, look at hopefully, dude. Hopefully setting up for next, because now this hill, you can't win off of it. And the only person there on next will be, hopefully, this is going to be do or die. Hopefully, you're about to be in a 1v2, possibly a 3, brother. If he can go ahead and hold this off, it's a 1v1 on the site with some help. He will go ahead and fall. Here comes the rest of HeartBreakers, but they are falling little by little. It's going to be down to Mr. 04 in a 1v4, and it won't happen. Time is ticking away, and that will be a win for Valiant Gaming. What a crazy S&D we just saw, 250 to 239, as you go ahead and see on your screens. And that was just a back and forth battle the entire time. And oh my God, this is called
That was fantastic plays. Flames here was going big. You know, he was one of those players that we had mentioned at the very beginning to watch out for. He was putting up good numbers in the last match. He's going to be able to put up some good numbers here in this match as well. So props to him. But yeah, Valiant Gaming just across the board looked really, really good. I like the way that they were playing. It seemed like for the most part, everybody was pulling their weight. HeartBreakers absolutely had some fantastic breaks throughout that game. In the mid game, they actually looked like they were going to be able to run away with it, but unfortunately, it just wasn't going to be the case. But yeah, I don't think that's too surprising. I came into this one thinking Valiant Gaming had the upper hand in the hard points, but right now we're going to be moving on to the S&D, and this is where I think Valiant Gaming needs to be real careful. We saw them versus Finale last week. They ended up dropping that one in a 3-6 fashion. Not a good look for them. It was really rough, especially on 47. Now, I'm not trying to pick on any players here, but he went 1-9, and you just can't do that in an S&D. They only had one first blood the entire time. It was really rough on them. So if they're going to, you know, if HeartBreakers is going to keep them into this match, the S&D is where they need to start right here, right now. They don't want to try and go from a control standpoint. And just taking a look right now at HeartBreakers, from their S&D numbers, they were able to take the win 6-4 in their match. And they really, every single player was pulling their weight. They all looked really good. I don't think a single player went negative on the team. They were all looking fantastic. They got 5 first bloods out of the all of the rounds. So, you know, if they can keep behind those guns, making sure that they're getting those first bloods, I think they're going to be pretty fantastic. And we'll see if they're going to be able to show up here.
Yeah, honestly, I think like you were talking about, if this goes to round 5 and judging by those S&D statistics, we can go ahead and predict who's going to go ahead and win that. But honestly, you never know. These are both high caliber teams. We just went ahead and saw that respawn. So, I mean, if like you said, I believe you said it was 47 or 04. I forgot what number you said it was. I think it was 47. If he shows up, maybe he gets 3 kills and dies 9 times. Maybe that'll cause them to go ahead and get the win on Valiant. You never know how close that game was just kill-wise. It could have been like literally 1 or 2 kills, and that's how they lost. And you know, sometimes just the way that it happens. But here we go. Bomb is already making it way towards B. Now we're going to go ahead and go to mid as the kitchen hit will happen, as hopefully does go ahead and find Estro first. The trade will eventually go ahead and come, and a big double kill, 47 with some help. Piper going to go ahead and pick up Dior as well. And Valiant Gaming making a very just quick back-to-back kills right there. And a great round already opening things up.
That's what you needed to do. You know, 47, he is here to play. That is exactly what Valiant needed. That guy to show up and start putting kills on the board, and that's exactly what he did. So props to them. It's a fantastic start coming right out of the gate, 2-1 there to begin this round. And you know, they got to be feeling pretty good, taking that momentum of the hard point in this first round and see if they can chain it into more.
Yeah, honestly, like like those chain kills were huge for them, and now hopefully not able to do it this round. He was able to go ahead and do it last round through Kitchen, but he will fall first. The Flames Treesy able to find Flames, so the trade will go ahead and come up. Now it's going to be a 3v2 as Dior goes ahead and falls. Valiant going to be up to Hyper and Estro, and Estro will go ahead and find Dior. Now 04 and Treesy, they do have the bomb. Bomb will go ahead and start getting planted. The Overwatch will be Treesy. Estro, he might be able to catch 04 off guard if he goes ahead and pushes now, turns, doesn't see him. And now it's going to be Treesy going up to Laundry with this Craig. Can be oh so deadly. And look at this, bro. The COD timing is for real. But Estro does find 04. Now going to be a 2v1. And you are going to see Treesy chilling Laundry, waiting for the player. And he will get taken out in a good play there coming from Estro. Not needing too much help from Hyper, but I'm sure the bait and switch was obviously there. And there was no way that was not going in favor of Valiant after that first kill.
I gotta say, if Valiant is playing like this could very well be a quick 3-0. I mean, they are not stopping whatsoever. I love the way that they're moving around the map. You see Estriel and co. Basically just tag teaming this, making sure that they're going to be able to bait and switch like you were talking about before. There he is. He's going to be able to push up. He knows where he's going to be at. Treesy had no chance there in that situation. Even if he got the kill, more than likely enough damage was done that his teammate was going to be able to come back in and pick up that kill. So Estriel right now on a 3 streak. We'll see if he's going to be able to continue this out. But 2-0 HeartBreakers, you have got to do something to get into this game. They've got to start getting some momentum somewhere. Let's hope that it's going to be in this round.
Yeah, and 47 having a good start so far. He is 2-2 so far with only 2 rounds in. He's going ahead and pulling his weight as 04 will be spotted. They do know where he's at. Treasy also going to be joining back, but look at this mid control, bro. Dior already making his way through spawn, and I was going to say hopefully in a good position, but he will go ahead and get taken out. Dior now has the intel. He knows where 2 of these 3 players are, and he can go ahead and guess. Now he knows where all 3 of them are as Flame finds Treasy, and it will be up to Dior in 04 as Dior and oh, there you go. Holy. Oh, okay. Wow. 04 and Dior making quick work of the 2v3 situation, and the bomb was planted and everything. What a great job coming from them. 04 going to be 3-2 now.
Yeah, that's what they needed. We'll see if they can chain this into more, but they've stopped the bleeding for now. They've kind of been like, all right, you know, now we're going to be getting back on our feet here. We got a couple of kills on our way. 04 was looking fantastic there onto Van. I believe he picked up 3 in that engagement. So he is feeling pretty good in that situation. And that does stop also the potential streaks coming in from Estriel. You know, you never want to have that just kind of looming over your head of the possibility of where Estriel's at. Do we need to take him down? Is he going to be able to get those streaks in, whatnot? So this is a very good spot here for Heartbreakers, as we are going to be starting off with them on another attacking round here for round number 4.
Yeah, now we're going to be seeing another B hit. We really haven't seen a true A hit yet. Coming from the attacking side, as a full wrap will go ahead and come through raid, and 2 players will be chilling in the back. 47 will get read like a book. Hopefully you're gonna be able to take him out. Treasy will also find Estriel, and here we go. Bomb now gonna go down, as hopefully does find Hyper. Flames will find hopefully, but now it will be up to Flames in a 1v3. He's got the arsenal. He has 74U in the hand and the Craig in his back pocket. Let's go ahead and see if we can make something happen. Looking over now, gonna be able to find your 04 right next to him, and now the intel is there. All the players all going to be looking their way. Bad nade coming from him. Pressure is going to be getting to him, but looking for the kill. Now knows there's one laundry. Going to make his way on over, and nothing will be able to happen as Heartbreakers go ahead and take another round. We are all tied up 2-2.
Yeah, that's it's probably not going to happen with a 1v3 situation, but man, just talk about the read right there going in for Heartbreakers, being able to pick up 2 off the back end flank. I mean, that's fantastic plays coming in from those guys. So props there to hopefully, and whoever was able to call that out. That was next level stuff. So they're very good start here to get back into the game. 2-2 all tied up, and now you are going to be seeing a 3 streak, I believe, going on for 04. And he could potentially chain this into something. I don't know. He's going to be very aggressive here onto the flank, as we do see him being able to spot out one there onto Van. So stopping just for a quick moment here, but Valiant Gaming, they are not able to get too aggressive. They have been slightly stalled out. Nice pickup there from 04. It's going to be able to take down at least 1. Looking for number 2. Yes, he gets a snap. And there's a little extra love going down, as it's now a 3-on-1, all 47. Yeah, he's the only one that's left, and man, this is going to be a really tough one. If he can actually pick up 04, that would be huge. Ooh. But he does take down 1, needs to try and get a little bit of health going on. But right now, 04, he does have a Krig in his back pocket. We'll see if they can clean this up.
Yeah, if 04 picks up this kill, I believe he'll only be 1 kill away from streak. So this is going to be absolutely huge for him. 30 seconds left. 47 just kind of roaming around. 04 chilling in gym right now. But will he be able to go ahead and catch him off guard? 47 shot from behind, and there you go. Heartbreaker's going to take another round win. Now going to be up 3-2, and what just did that 04 play? I don't think this is going to be it. Yeah, I think it's going to go ahead and be long enough to go ahead and see it here. Dude, the Swiss cheese will go ahead and come out as well. Double checking. Oh my God.
Dude, that snap.
Can't let that happen, dude. You just
that
can't.
Snap.
Oh,
yeah, that's rough right there. So, 04, he is going to be able to have that artillery in hand, which is absolutely critical, or not critical, but it's massive on this map, because there are open bomb sites, obviously, that you can hit. And I really think it does favor, if you are an attacking team, get that bomb down. It's going to really stall out that other team. But it does look like both teams have decided to go on either side of the map. So we are going to be having Heartbreakers pushing over towards that A bomb site. Hopefully is going to get an engagement there, and the Zig does go down, but the bomb is also going to go down.
Yeah, 04 getting that down, or excuse me, not Dior. 04 was able to go ahead and pick up a kill. Please excuse me there. But 04 will be chilling up Mansion right now. I believe he is going to have the Craig in hand. Dior going to be able to find one. No, he won't. Estriel going to bring out the Bursty. Going to be able to find him. And now it's going to be 04 and Treasy up against Hyper 47 and Estriel. OB04 having a beautiful game so far, and the defuse is going to come out.
No.
But here comes the Hellstorm, and away we go. Able to clean things up. The streak will go on, and another round win for Heartbreakers.
Wow, that is, man, so close. It was just a few seconds away, but Heartbreakers able to clutch up, and that's how important those streaks are, man. I mean, it was a 1v2 or a 1v3 in that situation. I couldn't really tell which one it was.
2v3.
But they were able to come out on top in the end. So, yeah, Heartbreakers, you know, what did we say? They look good in the S&D. Valiant, they're struggling. Well, right now, Valiant is struggling 2-4, and Heartbreakers, they are on a roll. I think they've gone, 3 rounds in a row now.
Yeah, dude, I believe 04 still has one more. I believe he still has the artillery in his pocket. He won't get the pings here to use the last round to go ahead and figure out where they were when the bomb was getting planted. But you were talking about 47 was the one that was the odd man out who was down. But as I'm talking, hopefully Dior and 04 are going to be able to pick up 1 each, and it will only be hopefully falling. And now it's going to be up to Estro in a 1v3. But it will be Hyper, the one that's going to be lacking just a little bit. He will be found. Oh, wait, no. I don't think Dior actually saw him. I thought he probably would have saw the tip of his gun. Treasy going to be able to clean that one up, and it will be another round for Heartbreakers as we now go to map point.
Yeah, round number 8. Here we come. This is fantastic here. And not only are they beating Valiant Gaming, but they're beating them pretty handedly. I mean, this is going to get this round or this S&D over quickly. They'll be able to move on into the control, which is exactly what they need to do. Just try and get as many maps down as quickly as possible. Get that control started here. But they are on a roll. They're going to keep that momentum going. We'll see if they can actually finish it out here in a 6-2 fashion. Big push coming up through the middle. Does look like first blood is going to be Dior, able to collect that one. Hopefully he's going to be able to spot out this push coming up through mid. Not going to be able to kill, but the information is there. Almost able to get the turn, but not quite there. Dior, he knows exactly what's going to be coming his way. Now down to a 3 versus 3.
Bomb going to go ahead and get planted as well. 47 checking his corner. A great play there, but Treasy will also find Hyper. And now 04 will finally be silenced. 10-3 now in the dust. The defuse is going to come through. Treasy just chilling back, but I don't think, nope, Estrel will be able to go ahead and find him in Valiant Gaming with their backs against the wall, able to go ahead and pick up another round. Now going to be 5-3. And you know what? I mean, that was a good round. I believe it was a 3-man rush down mid for them, and they were able to go ahead and find hopefully without dropping anybody, and then they went ahead and lost 1 or 2 players back and forth. But it was a 2v2 at one point, then became a 2v1 for Treasy, not able to go ahead and clutch things up. But honestly, it's like if they can go ahead and perform like that every round, I'll probably see a round 11 now. If that map 5 comes around in that Express, I hope they can go ahead and keep that same energy that round, because I think that was, besides the opening round, the opening round was just really fast, just those back-to-back kills. But I felt like Valiant was actually playing together that round.
Well, that's going to be a little bit ways away. Let's go ahead and get some more rounds underneath our belt before we get to a number 11. But Treasy is going to be in the back watching over that bomb site. Nade is going to be coming out, but that trophy should be able to take care of it. So this is a very hard, heavy push over towards that site onto A. It does look like the first blood is going to be hopefully with the 04 going with 2 and Heartbreakers. They were like, okay, you can get one more round, but that's going to be it as they end this out 6-3. And you can see hopefully just snapping on in here. He's going to, oh my God, Hyper didn't even get a shot into him. It looked like, wow, that is fantastic stuff coming in from Heartbreakers. As now we're tying up this series 1-1.
Yeah, now we're going to go ahead and see Raid at least one more time. And now we're going to go back to Garrison for the control. Like you said, it typically, like we said earlier, it's typically a more defensive-sided map, but we're getting pretty late into the game. A lot of these amateurs are starting to learn how to play control properly. And now that offense is a lot bigger of a deal that it is, it rewards you for being aggressive, because it does come down to ticks more. Oh no, I think I just read chat and I don't think that's true, but I think it, I hope it's not, but honestly, it comes down to the gun skill can kind of be there, but pushing together and playing around each other. And obviously the trades are going to come in a lot more handy in control now than it used to, because kills were obviously the bigger deal, but now getting to sight is obviously the goal. If you can't, like, you don't have like the option to go ahead and back off if you're not performing well. You have to keep playing offense. You can't just say, oh, we're going to play for kills. No, not the case anymore, which I actually kind of like a lot more.
Yeah. Yeah, it encourages those teams to finally get up there, get aggressive, not worry about, saving those lives. And it makes the rounds, like you said, a lot more exciting. You see
Mhm.
those ending rounds being very, very impactful. So both of these teams, I think, are just going to go at it neck and neck. It should be a very, very exciting one. In terms of what they've done in the past year for stat wise in last week's matches, we are going to be seeing both of these teams able to take their controls in a 3-0 fashion. So it wasn't even close in the controls, the teams that they were playing against. It was pretty dominant fashion, and especially for Valiant. Valiant just absolutely crushed their competition with Finale. In
Mhm.
fact, all 3 rounds they started out on a I think it was a defense. Yeah, they were defense, offense, defense, I believe. And they basically were able to make everything go to time. There wasn't a single tick, I believe, that went in for Finale Gaming. And then on offense, they just ram right over the other team. And they had low KDs, but it was because they were able just to finish out the match so fast. It was a super quick control. So I'm getting the slight edge to Finale just because of what we saw in that hardpoint round. They looked really, really super solid in their slaying and just the way that they moved around Garrison. They just seemed like they were a little bit more together than HeartBreakers was, especially there towards the end.
Mhm.
But both of these teams, they have a fantastic chance of taking the control. I mean, they can both slay out. They both have at least one map under the belt, so you're not going to have that issue of being too pressured, I think, in this map. But I think the edge is going to be slightly over there towards Valiant.
Yeah, and I really do see this going to a map 5 situation, Brett, because this is the one when we were talking beforehand. This was the iffy one. I think we said that Valiant was going to be able to go ahead and secure the hard points if we were to go ahead and reach them. The second one, that is, it was the S&D that we were like, yeah, it's probably going to be HeartBreakers by a landslide, and that was kind of true. But after seeing that first hard point, we're going to be going to raid for the next hard point. It's going to happen. There's no denying that right now. So I kind of don't want to say that oh, it's like Valiant's got it. I'm like, HeartBreakers, they showed up on the Garrison, but like you said, Valiant did play a lot closer together, and I think that's going to affect their control here today as the just the way they looked on Garrison. And now we're going back to it for probably the hardest mode of the season. I feel like a lot of these amateur teams are they're obviously the S&D stars, and then yeah, just it's a little bit harder for these AM teams.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. We are going to take a quick little break. So definitely don't go anywhere, but we will be right back as soon as we get all the players back into the lobby and get this thing rolling again. So see you in a bit.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 I'm safe and sound.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Burning the bridge that keeps us. I'm here and I'm feeling fearless. Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear outweighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
And we are back. Woo! That was a little bit of a break there, guys, but we are going to be heading straight on into our control match. Again, if you're just joining us, this is HeartBreakers versus Valiant Gaming. We are 1-1 tied up in the series after we did see Valiant able to take that hard point with, it was a close one, I will admit, about 15 points between the two teams, but man, that S&D HeartBreakers was all over it. So now with Matt here, we're going to try and get through this control. And well, as we said before, it's kind of a 50-50 between these two teams.
Yeah, HeartBreakers are going to get the chance on the defense, but Dior will be the first one to go ahead and pick up a kill. Look at his 0-4 play right here. Coming out of vents, looking sus, able to go ahead and pick up 2 of them. Looking to go ahead and make number 3. The Semtex won't go ahead and connect, but he's in a great spot. You got to make some. Ooh, not able to pick both of them up. Both are going to be weak, though, but here we go. Treasy will be in a bit of that 1-3 situation. Now, no help quite yet. Here we go. Number 6 is going to go ahead, hopefully. Going to peek around the corner and help him out a little bit. As we're going to go ahead and see another event play. It will be Treasy this time and not 0-4. But here we go. The setup going to come through. Flames is going to go ahead and take out Treasy. 0-4 going to find Estriel and the hit onto the site, and away we go. 0-4 will also be down by 47. It will be down to hopefully who gets taken out. Now this is going to be a great opportunity for the squad of Valiant to go ahead and hop on this hill and get a tick or 2. But it looks like 1 full tick will go ahead and come on in. 47 going to go ahead, take out another player, make it 2. JK, it's going to be Hyper and Estriel can be able to pick him up. But I do believe this will go ahead and be a complete B hit in the early rotate coming over from Valiant.
Oh, that was beautiful right there. We did see Flames able to get control of that top green position, get the pickup, as well as push on into radar. And take a look at this, boys. We are on our 2nd tick. Ooh. Finally does get taken care of, but 1 minute and 35 seconds left. You got a 5-kill advantage. This is exactly where Valiant Gaming wants to be. And honestly, if they can take this first attacking round, this is going to be very scary for HeartBreakers, as they are going to have to be on an attacking round of their own. And as we said, it is pretty rough on attacking, even though teams have started to figure this out. But 47 now on the flank, and we'll see if he's going to be able to pick anything up here.
Yeah, 47. He had a pretty decent early on play there, but here we go. And you're going to start seeing HeartBreakers pick up the players off of Valiant. Now we're tied in lives with 1 tick on the A site with 1 minute to go ahead and go as Estriel able to find 1. Treasy look for number 2. Not going to be able to do it. 47 going to be able to find him. Now 0-4 finding Estriel, just back and forth battle in mid right now. Will be hopefully the lone man on HeartBreakers trying to make something happen. He does. Just continuously poking at him. And right now, HeartBreakers, which was a very okay defense on the B side, is doing a decent job just keeping them off of A after that initial tick. So hopefully they can go ahead and keep things up here with 8 lives for HeartBreakers and 9 for Valiant.
You know, at this point, it might be just wise to try and just slay out at the moment. But again, lives don't really matter. It's all about the amount of ticks you can get in. So we might be seeing a big push coming into the flank. And that's exactly what's happening here. 0-4 does get picked up. That leaves it open. 13 seconds left to try and jump onto the point. Estriel is going to be able to clear that out. 2 players coming in from the back for HeartBreakers. 7 seconds left, and that's going to be Dior as a great wall, able to stand strong. Ooh. Will we see a contest? We will not. And that is HeartBreakers able to take that first attacking round. But man, it looked dire there for a few seconds, but they just held on with the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, honestly, that was just a really entertaining match. You saw the fast hit onto the B site or A site, the first hill, to go ahead and get taken off of just, I believe, 2 full tries. And then as soon as it was about to be completed, you saw all 3 players make their way over onto the A site, and they were able to quickly get a tick. But unfortunately, it won't go in their favor. It will now be just up by 1 for this side of HeartBreakers as they go ahead and get a turn at the attacking round now.
So we will be seeing HeartBreakers attempting to do what Valiant Gaming could not. This would be absolutely massive. They were able to take this again. We are giving them a slight advantage to Valiant Gaming for that hard point. So this control would be crucial for these guys. But man, Dior looking pretty good, able to pick up 2. Finally does get picked up. No time yet, but they are just vying, I think, right now for that control. So Valiant Gaming doing a great job of making sure that they are going to be able to push them back. And, you know, Garrison is one of those maps where you do need to be careful because you can get spawn trapped pretty easily.
Yeah, and away we go. It's gonna. I mean, 25 for lives left for Valiant. They're not able to go ahead and touch the hill, but like you said, dude, these spawn traps are crucial, especially if you go ahead and get a Craig up there, or even 1 or 2 players. You can go ahead and just beam them across the map, or across their spawn, I should say. And you're gonna see HeartBreakers. They're having a tough time trying to get out of spawn, because now you're gonna see Hyper, who unfortunately goes ahead and falls, and Flames going to find Treasy as well. But 47 is not backing down, able to find 2. And now there's going to be nobody there to contest but 04, who will eventually get taken out. A nice little 3-piece for 47, now going to be on a 4 streak for him. And just, dude, they are set up so well right now on the side of Valiant.
This is exactly what we saw from Valiant Gaming last week in their match. They were able to absolutely dominate on the defenses, being able to just waste that time out. So we'll see if they're going to be able to clear this off. 2.6 seconds left, and we're just now starting to see that first tick filling on up, but Treasy does end up getting picked up, and that is going to be it as they all get wiped. And, you know, Valiant Gaming, they absolutely know what they're doing on defense. I'm loving the fact that they're getting aggressive. They're making sure that they take the majority of this map control, and they're doing a fantastic job of picking apart these teams and making sure that HeartBreakers was basically staggered for almost all of their pushes. They never really had a full 4 to go in onto that B side. It was always just a two-man push, or like we had hopefully back there for a few seconds. So really good job there from Valiant.
Yeah, that was a really solid defense, dude. And I dare say if Valiant goes ahead and wins this offense, I don't see him winning the defense. I think this is going to be a 3-1 map. But yeah, that's the truth right there. And that's honestly just how I felt. But that was just such a good performance. 04 going to go ahead and get the opening kill for this round, but it will be 2 down on both sides as 47, excuse me, will go ahead and continue his little streak. He's on 3 now. He did, I believe, have a 4-1 before he fell last round, but he's over here on the side already. And he's going to go ahead and try and make some noise. 3 players are going to be on him. And I'm actually surprised that they didn't go ahead and capitalize on the opposite site. But who am I to tell them what to do, as Estriel going to go ahead and pick up a huge double kill. Not only be contested by hopefully, but he will go ahead and fall. But they are not capitalizing on this B site for some reason. 47 will find Treasy. And it will be 2 players on the side of Valiant attempting to go ahead and keep trying to take control of this A site.
Yeah, you know, even though Treasy did end up getting picked up there, that was a really big kill for him. That does keep that B time pretty much negligible. We probably would have been seeing a second tick going on in by this point in time, but not going to be the case. Hyper is going to be set up here. We are going to be seeing that second tick now starting to get underway. Contestion is going to be coming on up, hopefully able to pick up 1 as Dior taking down the second. So we do see a second tick in B. We do see 1 in A. So just in terms of ticks going in for that round 5 potentially, it is looking really good here for Valiant.
Yeah, 3 in favor for him right now, and 45 seconds left. The kills will come through. Hopefully with a big double kill to go ahead and keep him alive. 21 HP. He's going to keep on going. Maybe a little peak. 1 HP. The Ego Child, nope, won't be able to find anybody. But Dior and 04 will also have his back as they go ahead and find 2, and it will be up to Estriel to go ahead and try and get Dior and hopefully out of their spawn. But honestly, that was just such a good play. 25 seconds left on the clock, but Valiant low-key in the advantage right now, because I do think, oh my god, hopefully he's going off, dude. Almost, he's so close to streaks, but the way that he's playing, oh my god, there's no way, Brett.
He does get the artillery. He's going to be able to get the artillery, looking for that potential cruise missile. Flames might be coming around here to see if he can pick him up. And yes, he gets the cruise as well. So we'll see if that comes into effect over there onto radar. But this is fantastic play coming out right now for hopefully, as well, he does take down his teammate as well. I mean, who cares at this point? They're going to be able to run it out on time. But I believe that was 3 ticks that we did see going in right there for Valiant Gaming. So, you know, right now, as it is, we really need to be seeing a win here for HeartBreakers on this attack because, well, I mean, if it does end up going to a defense side, it's looking like Valiant Gaming will be able to win that. So we'll see if HeartBreakers can make it happen here, can make it happen right now. But it is going to be a rough one. But we'll see if that streak is also going to be coming in. That's going to be critical.
I do have a feeling hopefully he's going to pocket that the entire round up until they're ready to go ahead and hit the A site as the connection interrupt. It does come on screen, but it does look like they're just going to go ahead and keep on playing a bit of a split push coming from the boys over as HeartBreakers as 04 mistakes were made. Dior able to go ahead and pick up 2. but Hyper is trying to go ahead and take out the 2 players in top green as we go ahead and make our way over towards A control. And an early tick on A goes such a long way, especially with the setup they have now. There's the progress. Can they go ahead and keep it? Dior able to take out 1, but he 47 will come out with a double kill, taking out hopefully and Dior, and Hyper will also find Treasy.
Well, we haven't seen Valiant being able to pick up all of that map control that we did previously, but that is a good start there from Hyper, as he will be able to take down at least 1. So rotating back over there to where P3 is typically at, making sure that they aren't going to be able to force through, get onto that B side, because right now, you know, Valiant Gaming, what they want to do is stall out this time, right? They're just looking to try and make sure that they can waste as much time as possible. If they do end up giving up B, it's not going to be like super critical. It's not going to be too terribly. Especially when they go over for the defense on A. But right now, yeah, they are doing exactly what they need to do, making sure that they're stalling out, and they've been able to push him back in the spawn this entire time.
Yeah, on 47, now you can go ahead and see him on the 5 tree, hopefully trying to take out Hyper, but it's a lot of back and forth right now. Hyper going to go ahead and take himself out with his own nade. But the way that this is going, the time is now ticking. Dior going to go ahead and try and get himself on the site, but he will be in a 2v1. Will he go ahead and chow? He does. Flames will go ahead and take him out. Now 47 onto Treasy, and I do believe we didn't see hopefully use any of his streaks. I actually don't recall any of them going off.
Yeah, he saved him, but we are going to be seeing defense for Valiant Gaming, and to be honest with you, that is a scary proposition. Even with streaks in the hands right now of HeartBreakers, I mean, the defenses from Valiant right now have just been absolutely perfect. So got to be a little bit worried if you're a HeartBreakers fan right now. And Valiant Gaming, if you're a fan, you got to be loving it. I mean, this is an opportunity here to be able to shut this down, take a 1-map advantage going into a hardpoint, which I still think favors Valiant Gaming.
No, completely agree with you there, dude. Just that. Oh, Dior coming in though with the nice little double kill to go ahead and get things started on the side of HeartBreakers. That early tick gonna go ahead and come into A, potentially maybe with 2 players here. Dior gonna hold his ground, but here they come through bricks. First one to fall. Hopefully going to go ahead and bring out the artillery. Finds Flames. 47 fall. And now Treasy, that's 4 down. And this could potentially be a free site now. 6 and 7 on your radar will be hopefully in Treasy. Can they go ahead and capture this A site? Just 1 or 2 more kills. It might be there. There you go. Flames will go ahead and be the first one to find Treasy. And now we've gone down hopefully in a 1v4, and he won't be able to do it. But now that B site is going up, up, up. Almost about to be captured. 04 jumps off of it just a little bit prematurely, but I mean, it doesn't really matter. They got 2 ticks. All they have to go ahead and do a quick little retake before it ticks down too much. And now, dude, the ticks with a minute left. You have 2.5 on
Flames.
B and 2 on A, and Flames just going absolutely off, dude. He is now on a 4 streak, and honest, this can go in anybody's favorite right now, dude.
Oh, this is so favoring Valiant right now. Just with the map control, Flames is still just lighting it up at the moment. He's on a 5 streak, and 47, he's going to be able to pick up the kills over there towards that bridge side of the map. And what is this back and forth?
No.
Astro comes in to help from behind. This is a joke right now. We saw a flurry of action coming in from HeartBreakers. They had a 5-man lead in terms of the kills. Now, all of a sudden, it's flip-flop, 19 seconds left. They're not even getting close to the points here.
Yeah, dude, like 14 seconds left. They had 13 times to 16, but I don't think it's going to come down to it. It's definitely going to go ahead and come down to tie in 04. Not going to be able to go ahead and pick up the kill there. But Dior going to go ahead. They're trying to make stuff happen. Hopefully, might be the saving grace. And that went ahead and got shut down really fast as Valiant Gaming will go ahead and take the game 3-2. And now the series up 2-1 as we go ahead and head into the second hard point on Raid.
That was, wow. That was brutal. HeartBreakers, they came out. They looked like they were going to be able to take that. Literally 2 ticks away. They could have gotten 1 tick on either of the side in order to extend out that time. They looked good in terms of the live advantage. But no, it just wasn't there. You saw a regain coming on in for Valiant Gaming. They absolutely made that last section just look absolutely easy. Flames was going off. Yes. He went on the nice little streak there towards the end. Then you saw Astro helping out. And whatever that juggling back and forth on that pillar from, I think that was 47. I don't even know what that was.
It was 47, yeah.
That was just stay alive as long as possible and let your teammate take out the other guys. So fantastic job there from Valiant Gaming. HeartBreakers, you got to give them props. They absolutely played played well, I think, overall in the control. I think they played better than maybe we thought they would have, especially considering that first attacking round where they just absolutely bombed. That was probably the worst one that they had, but they just were not able to convert anything on those defenses and those ticks. It really does come in. I mean, you got to play aggressive and you got to make sure you're getting that time on those points. But, you know, now we are going to be seeing that one map advantage coming in for Valiant Gaming. They are 2-1 up in the series. We head on in to the hardpoint, which is going to be back on raid, I believe. So we were here for S&D. We're back on it for a hardpoint. And this is a map I think Valiant Gaming is going to be able to flourish on. I think both teams are going to be good on it, but I think Valiant may have the upper hand. They looked really good in terms of their movement and what I assume, you know, their communication was good back and forth because their rotations were definitely shaping up towards the end of that first hard point. So in raid, where your rotations are going to be absolutely key, that map kind of has a more of a circular flow to it. I think that it's going to favor them just a bit more. But HeartBreakers, you're not going to count them out. Hopefully, when he's popping off, it's pretty crazy. Dior going on those nasty flanks. I mean, it absolutely can happen. We could be seeing a map number 5 coming in.
Yeah, and I want to going back to the control real quick before we get fully into this match. I kind of want to say in the last round, that round 5, I do believe, I'm not putting the full blame on him, but 04, that premature call that I called on 04, just getting off that B site, they could have had a whole other minute to go ahead and try and make something happen there if he would have stayed on that B site. But to be fair, that is a typical kind of rotation that goes out. But when in a situation like that, where you knew there was 3 or 4 of them running up the top green, because that's just the way it went, the peak going over the top green just kind of bit them in the butt. But here we are, Valiant, HeartBreakers up 2-1 now for Valiant as we go ahead and get started in the hard point back on raid, like you said. 04 getting a bit of a Kobe nade up in there, finding 47 early Estro on the 04. And it's a lot of back and forth as you are going to go ahead and break that streak and hopefully going to make it now all 4 players down. As there you go, Flames answering right back with his own double kill as HeartBreakers will go ahead and start off with full control of this hill.
Well, it is answered back quickly there from Valiant. And, you know, again, this is one of those maps where you're not really expected to get a lot of time here on P1, you know, like 17, 20 seconds or so. And then you're going to be trying to get those spawns and those rotations for kitchen. That's where you're really going to start getting a lot of your time in. So it's going to be really critical for these guys to try and get back in. Hopefully is going to go onto a flank. He is going to be able to pick up that kill. So it's going to be up to his team. Can they? Oh, nice stick coming in from hopefully on Estrel. And that will keep him alive in kitchen. Does give his team enough time to get control of the kitchen area. But can they actually stay alive? They're going to get pinched from multiple sides, and it's really going to be a well, who can rip off the other players from these head glitches.
And Flames is also streaking right now going on to a 5. He's now a 6 coming from Flames. That artillery and the Hellstorm just getting closer and closer in the palm of his hands. But here we go, a 4 hit from both teams. 47 going to find Estrel. It's the second time he's died to a nade. Hyper and 47 both going off. Flames not able to go ahead and secure any of those kills, but now you're going to go ahead and see 47 on a 2 streak. Hopefully going to be able to start working on those streaks. But here we go, 04, 007, sir. Will he be able to find any of these kills? Getting now aggressive into the hill, ring around the rosy. Flames is trying to stay alive. He wants these streaks. He shoots the wrong person. Estrel will go ahead and fall, but Flames going to keep that streak alive now. 7-0 for Flames as we go ahead and head to the next hill where it's still up for grabs.
Yeah, real quick, jump on the Flames just to see that if he's got those full streaks out. And no, he doesn't have the cruise yet, but if you can pick up a kill here, he should be able to get it, and there it is. So fully streaked out. Gonna go ahead, pick up that Krig and switch over. Won't be able to get the kill, but this is fantastic here for a Valiant. We do see HeartBreakers, though, with a control inside Garage. They're looking fairly solid for the time being, but no, big flood of players going to be coming into the front. That's a break with 41 seconds left. And honestly, that could be a really bad spell here for these next sets of rotations. We're probably going to be seeing an early rotation for HeartBreakers after maybe 1 attempt on the Garage. But man, right now, 47 now on a 5 spree of his own. He is just lighting it up, looking for 6, but Treasy's going to play spoiler there. But woo, this is coming out hot here for Valiant.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. The HeartBreakers, that's exactly what they did. They're kind of set up for that rotation. They're still looking for the kills. But look at Estrel, dude. Estrel is just chilling back of the CT spawn. It's going to be interesting to go ahead and see who's going to pass him and what's going to happen. But yeah, I was just going to mention these two. Flames, it doesn't really matter for the early rotation because he has those streaks The Hellstorm won't be able to do much, or the Lightning Strike, excuse me, won't be able to do much. But there you go. Hopefully with a big double kill. This artillery strike coming from Flames is going to have to go ahead and come out here hopefully soon as he goes ahead and gets the shot whacking. But there's a player Hut. It will be Treasy be able to find Flames. It's just one player, and hopefully who's currently on this hill, but he's got so much supporting cast all around him. 47 somehow able to make it out of that one alive, finding the trophy. Hopefully going to be right under the platform there. Going to be able to find one, and no, the nade will take him out. That would have been such an amazing play there, but it doesn't matter. Flames and Estro going to be there with the help, and now it will go ahead and be in the Valiant Gaming's hold now, as they're going to go ahead and keep counting up 109, 110 to 68.
So 47 could have gone absolutely clutch there in the middle of the map if he was able to pick up 04, but he does end up going down. So right now we do see the rotation battle winning out for Heartbreakers. It does seem like Treasy is going to be able to have control of it initially, but 47, well, you know what? If he doesn't get him on the first try, he's going to be able to get him on the second one. So immediately Valiant Gaming is going to be able to break on in. We'll see if they can actually get set up here, as we do have quite a few trades that are going to be going down, but still Valiant Gaming are pretty handily in the lead here with about 50 points or so, and they're not looking like they're going to be slowing down too awfully much, as they have been able to push off Heartbreakers from the point.
Yeah, and now getting to the hill, 47, nice kill on the hopefully there, and now going to find Treasy, a good two-piece coming for him, 1 HP in a dream, as 04 coming on in here with the 3-piece, looking to make it 4, and no, he won't be able to, runs out of ammo. Hopefully we'll go ahead and take him out, but now everybody on Valiant will have to go ahead and start responding. You're going to see 04 over here with some help from Dior to go ahead and set up for next, as the boys go ahead and just take all the scrap time that they can. Well, right now, 136 and counting up as we go ahead and go to the next hill. 04 will be here. Is he going to be able to contest? Yes, he will. Double kill for him, but he will get taken out by 47. Now it's going to be a 1v1 here in a second. And it will be 47 coming out on top. And here comes the rest of Heartbreakers trying to break this hill, and it won't be able to do it. Estro go ahead and pick up a double kill there.
I just want to point this out right now. 47, 21 and 11. The guy is an absolute beast, and he is not slowing down anytime soon. You do see him winning out here onto P1. You do see 47 once again with the flanks, picking up 2 more. The guy is an animal here. I love it. And he is pretty much just destroying this Heartbreaker squad. So 47 once again is going to be able to do more damage there into the middle. Finally does get taken down. And meanwhile, when that was all going on, pretty much P1 has been untouched since that initial flurry. Some scrap time might go over here for Heartbreakers, but we're already seeing the rotation winning out for Kitchen. 04, he dips on in there. He goes, holy shit, I'm going to go ahead and back on out. But he is going to completely run over, as we do have 2 players trying to push on in from the front. Hopefully, though, with a nice flank.
Yeah, now it's going to be up to Hyper to go ahead and contest. He's going to go ahead and fall back as the rest of the Valiant crew go ahead and make their way over to go ahead and break this hill. It will be Dior outside, somehow able to go ahead and get that kill on the Hyper. Trade will come in 47 with another 2-piece for probably the 5th or 6th time this match already, as there's 30 seconds left in this hill. The rotation won't come out just yet. They did go ahead and spawn bottom window, but Dior able to go to find him. Hyper going to be able to find 1, 3. It's 3 down on each side. Now going to be a 1v1. It will be Flames coming out on top. So go ahead and get the rest of this scrap time, as now you're going to see Hyper 47 and Estro all make their way on over to this hill. And right now it's only going to be Dior in their way, as now the rest of the crew of Heartbreakers going to make their way on over. 3 of them now in the hill. Hyper able to find 1, Hyper able to find 2. 47 could go ahead and try 04. Nade's going to be hit. He knows he's back there, but both players are extremely weak, as 04 is going to be able to find Hyper. This is going to be big because he's not going to have any help, and it will be Estro picking up over the nade. And now 3 players on the side of Valiant will go ahead and be on this hill, and they are spawning right outside of the hill. This is looking good for Valiant.
And right now, Heartbreakers, they have to contest. You can't do an early rotation over here to court. They absolutely have to get in here, and they have to make sure they can secure as much time as possible. So they've got to play perfectly. And on top of that, they have to make sure that they don't leave a whole lot of trash time on here, and they get the rotations over to court. So this is going to be a really messy hard point going back and forth. Estriel is able to poke on in, and Estriel, he's just counting on those players coming around, almost able to get 04. His teammate will be able to finish that off. So with 15 seconds of trash time going on in, you will be seeing that rotation coming up for Heartbreakers, and it's going to be all up to Flames here to see if he can hold on.
Yeah, Flame's gonna have to go up against two players. Three players actually got hit from behind as well. Not gonna be able to do it, but Dior gonna go ahead and fall. Eshel making his way in the back. He has the intel on 04, gonna be able to find 04, and that's huge. But here comes Dior spawning right there in the back, and he's still gonna have another buddy in 04 spawning right behind him. So this break's gonna have to go ahead and come here relatively soon if Valiant wants to go ahead and wrap it up on this hill. But honestly, dude, if they don't wrap it up here, I guarantee it's gonna be the next one. They had such a solid hold last time we went ahead and saw it there in the mid area, but now here we go. Three players hitting from outside. Hyper will be in kitchen, gonna make his way on over. The utility most likely gonna go ahead and come out. I believe there's still some trophies around them to help him out. Eshel will be the first to fall. Now Flames, hopefully in Treasy, picking up both those kills, but here he comes. Hyper from behind, gonna be able to find one. 47 with double kill, and now it's gonna be a 1v1 in the side. 47 gonna be able to bring out the pistol. Not gonna be able to do it, but here we go. The second wave of enemies. Here we go. Dior gonna be able to find one. We'll get taken up by Hyper 04 with the trade, and now it's gonna be a 1v1, and it will be 04 coming out on top of that one, but they have to get to mid fast. They have hopefully there to hopefully be able to hold it down long enough to go ahead and make something happen here. A double kill for him, and they are not out of this one yet, Brett.
Not yet, but we'll see if they can make this comeback happen. 47 just about to crack that 40 bomb. And we do see Estriel getting picked up. 47, though, he is on the outside of ring, just looking out for this last player. He's playing a little bit of whoop-de-woo, and that's hopefully coming out on top. And yeah, this is a good hold so far on P5, and they are just struggling to get on in here. Valiant, where they were able to break this almost instantly the last few times, not going to be the case here, as we do see them. Well, they finally have been able to jump on in. 241 now to 190. 47 is going to be able to soak up this time. We do see Dior trying to make his way on in. Not going to be happening. Is that's going to be 04. Able just narrowly get it with 2 seconds left and stay alive. Nobody on the hill now. They just need to jump on in, as hopefully we'll be able to, at the very least, keep this contested. So it's all about this ring hard point that's going to be popping here in just a second or so. And it is going to be going over to HeartBreakers right now.
Yeah, they need 50 more seconds here, and like we've talked about 1,000 times, this is not a money hill, but if HeartBreakers want to, they definitely could. We have a bit of split spawns going on right now. Esha will be the last one to go ahead and spawn on the kitchen side of the map, as the rest of Valiant will go ahead and spawn garage. Still going to be spawning garage. Let's see, go ahead and see, make something happen here. It's now going to be up to number 7 as things go ahead and go down. Treasy not going to be able to do it. And Valiant Gaming will go ahead and take the series 3-1 in just such an just such a well done fashion. Oh,
and what an ending right there. 47 able to break 40 bomb, and he gets the last kill on the map to secure the last second as well. So 47 just having one hell of a game in that match. It looked like HeartBreakers was going to be able to bring it back, but I mean, they really struggled so much. I mean, they left for a huge lead for Valiant Gaming to be able to take it, and you just can't let that happen. I mean, that allows Valiant Gaming to make those mistakes, to kind of just, all right, we can give up 100 points. It's not really going to matter because you guys are so far behind. So yeah, Valiant Gaming, they played the series absolutely perfectly. HeartBreakers, they definitely struggled in the respawns, which is what we were kind of talking about before. You know, S&D, they look great in. They absolutely crushed Valiant in their S&D, but you know, those respawns, they just couldn't hang. I mean, the slaying coming out from Valiant was just way too much, especially in that control. Or I'm sorry, that hardpoint, last one.
Yeah, so 47, I believe, is going to end up going 41 and 22 here in the final seconds, it looks like.
Wow.
But an app that's 42, excuse me, he went ahead and picked up the number one as the stream. Oh, wait, maybe 43. Nope, 42. 22. Final answer as that goes ahead and wraps up on the stream as we are on the delay. Just, dude, that was an insane performance coming from them. And we kind of did predict that both these hard points were going to go in favor of one of these teams, and we were both right, that being Valiant. HeartBreakers not able to make anything happen on that control, unfortunately, but it literally came down to just a few, like 2 ticks it came down to, which is not something you hear too terribly much. Usually it's just like a complete blowout on the defense when you're on the offensive side of things. But it was a really good game beyond that. I'm a little bit, I had a feeling if there was a losers bracket, we'd be seeing these two fighting once again, probably in finals. So it was a good game, and I'm happy I got to cast this one, dude.
We'll see. Let's go ahead and bring up that bracket real quick just to go and check that out. So Valiant Gaming, they secure themselves in that championship match, which is going to be played on Thursday, I believe. So definitely tune in then. That's going to be an exciting one. Now tomorrow, guys, we are going to be seeing our second semifinals match. That is going to be Rated Gold versus Natural Talent. I would say Natural Talent is probably going to be your favorite in this series, but Rated Gold, you can't count them out. They are a team that absolutely has the talent on there and can make some waves. That is going to be cast by, I believe, Kamaka and Korn, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken, Kyle? Okay, it's going to be Tugboat. That's going to be there with Korn. So that should be a good match either way. I'm definitely looking forward to that series. The winner of that one obviously is going to be going on into our grand finals to face Valiant Gaming. The loser, though, we are going to be having a third and fourth place match, which is going to be happening on Wednesday. And they are going to be sliding down and facing against HeartBreakers. So either way, I think we're going to be in for some really good series for the rest of the week. And so thanks, Matt, for casting. It was a blast. Guys, unfortunately, is mine and Matt's last cast for K7. So we are going to be gracefully bowing out here. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. We absolutely enjoyed your company. Make sure you do hit that like button, by the way, on that YouTube channel. We would absolutely appreciate it. And I do want to give a quick shout out and a thank you to all of the K7 guys for giving me an opportunity to cast. Kyle, you did a fantastic job with production, as well as Connie. You guys are just absolute beasts for what you do. And of course, all of the staff there for setting up all of these games. And of course, Matt, dude, it's been a pleasure casting with you, man.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get a lot more casted next season as well, because we are kind of that duo that you see on the desk quite a bit compared to any other ones. But Brent, it was a fantastic season that me and you went ahead and got to cast. Kyle as the production god himself, always doing a fantastic job, like you said. But I mean, before we want to go ahead and head out of here, bud, I want to go thank everybody for the wonderful season that me and Brett went ahead and had. The experience was great. Thank you to Victor, Hero, and all the rest of the staff for just this amazing team, this amazing family, I should say, actually. But most of all, thank you guys for the fans for sticking around the entire time throughout the season. Always love seeing the familiar faces. But other than that, you guys have a beautiful rest of your days, and we'll see you next time.